Yesterday, I went to one of the greatest concerts of my life. Yeah, that's right. I saw the Wallows. The Wallows have been like my favorite band since ever, so seeing them was an absolute dream for me. And I just realized I'm in Fleetwood Mac right now. That's not what's up. Let me change real quick. There, that is so much better. So this is like the first time I've ever actually worn this sweatshirt, and it looks super dope and feels super dope. If you don't like green, then freaky. Also got this Sick Nasty hat. Tell Me That's Over, their latest album. Highly suggest you listen to it. But yeah, the reason I'm making this video is because I want to talk about the stuff that we did before the concert. So me, my buddy Alan, and my buddy Riley all went to this concert, and along the way we stopped at as many antique stores, and we went to one record store too to see what we could find and just gather a bunch of stuff. You know how it is. Because in reality, it's not all about the destination. It's about the journey you take to get to the destination. I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. Yo, what's up? Today, we're going to some antique stores. We're also going to a Wallows concert. So that's pretty sick nasty. I'm with the boys. Alan, he's dead as hell.
Yo, Alan, dead as hell right now.
By the way, a little fun fact about Alan during this trip. He had surgery on his mouth, so the whole time he was distraught, bro. He was so, like, out of it. He's not usually like that. He was having a rough day. And then we got Riley, he driving, so I can't really show him, but he driving right now. It's pretty awesome. We're super hyped for this Wallow concert tonight. I'm super hyped, bro. I got the bandana, although we don't want to wear it in Detroit. That's a different story, though. But yeah, basically, we're gonna go to a bunch of antique stores before we actually go, and I'm just gonna be recording like the cool stuff we find. If we have any great finds, I'm gonna showcase them. But yeah, until then, we got the music on our boombox back here, brought to you by Riley Bilger. And I brought my cassette tapes, he brought his cassette tapes and his CDs, so we're gonna listen to that, and yeah, I'll probably come back when we get to an antique store in our first stop. Peace. So the first store we stopped at was Remember When Antiques, which is funny because the Wallows has a song called Remember When on their Nothing Happens album. Fantastic song. And it was also half the Remember When Antique store, and then the other half was Skip's Records. And this place was gold. They had countless stuff of just, you know, antiques, and then the whole record side was incredible. They had music upon music upon music, and it was really, really good. And to top it all off, the people who ran the store were super nice. And the moment we walked in, me and Riley spotted cassettes, and we love cassettes. Cassettes are the best. If you don't like cassettes, then you're a junkie. So we found this whole thing of cassettes, and we were looking through it, just seeing what's in it. We were like, man, these are really cool. And the lady looks at us and says, you can have those. And I was like, oh, really? Like, for how much? And she went, you can just have them. All right, so we just walked into this place. It's like a record store mixed with like a cassette place. Not a cassette.
An antique place.
No, record store, Jesus. And we walked in and we saw this huge thing of cassette tapes. And we were like, oh, those are so cool. So we started looking for them. And then the girl was like, you can have, we'll give you those. We're like, what do you mean? And I was like, okay, for how much? And she went, nothing. We got all of these. This is an entire thing filled to the brim.
That's actually fire, bro. Bro, Marlboro merch. That's fire.
Completely free. Like, they just gave it to us. I am astonished.
That's fucking nuts, bro.
Absolutely astonished, bro. That's right. We got over like 300. No, that's way too much. We got like 150, maybe 200 if you're really getting lucky with it, of just cassettes. And they're all like folk songs, so they're not like anything like not like Pink Floyd or Cream or any like classic rock or anything like that. Actually, let me show you one of them. I'm gonna go pick 3 random from this big bin and then just show you them. Okay, so the first cassette that I just randomly chose was the McGraw-Hill Wildlife Birding Series. Birding Series? So this is what it looks like. I would assume it has something to do with like bird noises. I don't really know. Here, let's listen to it. Let's listen to it.
Welcome to Module 2 of the McGraw-Hill Continuing Education Series on birding. In this module, we will introduce 10 additional birds which you can attract to your property by making some landscaping changes. You'll find 10 color illustrations of these species with the identification materials that can be used while listening to the recordings. On the other side of this tape...
Yeah, that's enough of that. So that's pretty awesome. We got a whole education about birding and where to keep your birds. So the next one I grabbed was this one, which I have no idea what this is. I actually have to read what it says. Talmadge Law, Betty Law, Aaron Law, Dave Hedrick. So it looks like a family and then Dave. I'm assuming Dave is right here because, I don't know, just order of appearance or something. So this definitely looks like a band. Let's rate them. Let's see how good they are. Okay, the cassette looks pretty cool. Jet black with absolutely nothing on it. You don't usually see that, so that's new, and I like that. I'm down with that. Alright, so I'm gonna give them like a solid, I mean, I only listened to one song, so I gotta be light with them. I'm gonna give them a solid 6 or 7 out of 10. The beginning banjo, a little way too far out there, like country for me. See, it's not like crazy country, but it's just like, oh, that's a banjo. You know what I mean? But the actual voice, they had a really, really good voice. And they put that together. Baby Girl, first song is what we're listening to. Not bad. Solid cassette. Okay, last one, because this is taking a lot longer than I expected it to. So I said I was going to pick them randomly. I saw this, and I knew I had to grab it, because I was picking, the other 2 were completely random. I just grabbed 2, I didn't even look. This one I saw on top, and I was like, I got to figure out. That literally just says windmills. I'm hoping that means it's like, that's the name of the band, but it says, windmills, traditional style music played on the mountain Huh? You guys see that Mount Dulcimer? I don't know. And guitar with vocals by Red Dog Jam. And let's roll up the first song, actually. The first song we are going to listen to is called The White Cliffs of Dover. Yo, throwback to Eric Clapton. What's up, Eric Clapton? All right, pretty solid guitar skills. I like it. It says here that the White Cliffs of Dover, in the key of D, just in case you needed to know, This song became popular during World War II when Allied pilots and airmen returning from bombing raids upon seeing the white cliffs of Dover knew that they were home once again, safely back to England and home. They said home twice. I don't know why they did that. That's kind of crazy. They got this sick, nasty picture of them and their dog. Hold on, focus, camera. That's their dog, Henry and Major D. Major D, bro. I'm sure he crazy. Anyway, I have a whole slew of these. Like, I have too many of them to count. So, yeah. You know what? That was kind of fun. I mean, if this gets any views or anybody actually really enjoys this, feel free to be like, hey, yo, do another, go, wah. So yeah, I mean, if you guys want me to go through a bunch of these and just listen to them on camera, I am totally down. Me and Riley could come together and do it together because we are going to share these. Totally forgot to mention that. Me and Riley are sharing these. So if that's something you want, comment it, please, or anything. Just say thank you or something. I don't know.
My day is like, this is so fire. Yo. I got sick records back here. Get check out what I found. Oh, these binoculars are actually kind of
way
fire.
too big. It's fine.
This is an original pressing of Boy.
What is that?
It's my favorite YouTube record.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Who is that? Is that a band?
Yeah, YouTube.
I've never heard of it.
You've heard of YouTube. You're fucking with me. Dude, that's actually so sick.
It gonna be yours?
I'm thinking about it actually. What type of food would this
Oh, that's cool.
So in total, at Skip's Music and Records store and Remember When Antique store, I got Macklemore and Ryan Lewis The Heist for $7, Fleetwood Mac Rumors for another $7, and this entire thing of cassette tapes for completely free. Therefore totaling up to $14 at the Music and Records store. It was a solid purchase. A lot of really good stuff. Really excited to listen to Fleetwood Mac, another one of my favorite bands. So I'm super excited to have those in my collection, and solid store. All right, we just got done in the second. We're gonna go to the second store. This place doesn't look as promising, to be honest. It looks pretty whack, so we'll see it there. And then next after this is Allen's Antique Barn. Not this Allen, different Allen.
No, the place is Allen.
I'm pretty sure it's the biggest antique mall in all of Michigan, so, or close to it. So we'll figure that out when we get there. So, yeah. The next antique store we went to, I can't even remember the name because it was that small. It was just kind of off the beaten path and away from everything. Yeah, we didn't really get much there. I got one thing. I mean, it was a nice place. They had a lot of stuff. Just wasn't for us. It was a solid store. All that I got was this. President Nixon pen. Come on. Pin. The reason I got it is because I thought it was kind of funny. President Nixon, pretty cool. It's pretty good. Pretty awesome guy, you know. He, you know, definitely did things very ethically while he was a president. So it is a pretty nice pin to have that I think I'm going to put on my backpack.
What? What is this?
I might get lights right now. That's not right.
So we found absolutely nothing at the store. The guy was super nice.
You got a Nixon pin?
I got this little President Nixon pin. Just because
His favorite president.
That's not true.
It's
But yeah, the guy in there, he recommended this place called the
Hog Creek
Antique Mall, which is right next to this Allen's place we were going to. So that's where we're going to next. So yeah. Hey, my fucking battery. Now, when I tell you Hogs was the best antique store, it was the best antique store. It had everything. It was big and it had a lot of very high dollar, really good looking antiques. I mean, the stuff in there was good condition. It was a little high priced, but I mean, it was good. I mean, they were solid antiques that you could get. We were in there for probably about an hour, almost an hour and 30 minutes, and we saw a lot of crazy stuff.
Ain't nothing but the realest in here, bro.
Yo, goat status.
Ooh, ooh, boogie, ooh, ooh. Now they got to move.
The view
hard
on
game,
this stuff goes crazy, bro.
So ain't no way we just found Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon, Pink Floyd The Wall. We got Johnny Cash up there, and we have the Beastie Boys over there.
I am about to go ask to open that case. Me and Riley just took everything they had. It's ours now.
We robbed the store. That's not as cool as the toaster.
What you doing, Alan?
No, it works. It fully works. I'm ready.
Riley, how you feeling?
Pretty good, actually. I just got a nice camera and some cassettes, so I'm doing pretty good.
Good stuff. Can I have your credit card information?
Yeah, so actually what you're going to want to do.
So in total for the Hogs Antique Store, I got the Beastie Boys Check Your Head cassette tape for $10, the Pink Floyd The Wall cassette tape for $20, Pink Floyd Dark Side of the Moon for $10, and a Johnny Cash cassette with a bunch of his favorite treasures for $3, a Just Red button, and a Say Yes to Michigan button, both for $1. Really, really solid antique store. Really happy we got to go there. The dude that unlocked the case for the cassette tapes was really, really nice. Everyone there was super cool. And I'm happy to have more buttons and cassette tapes in my collection that I will keep forever. So now it's getting pretty late. It was almost, I mean, it was getting late. I could not tell you what time it was, but it was about 6:30 was when the doors opened for the Wallows concert. So we needed to start hauling because we weren't even near Detroit yet. We were still about an hour or so away. So we started driving, and you know, it's just a straight shot from there. We listened to music, we vibed out, and we jammed. So I couldn't actually take my camera into the concert, but when we got there, there were people upon people upon people at this concert. There were people waiting the morning there. Like, they got there, just relaxed and chilled there in line all day. We had to walk all the way to the back, and it was a hella long line. So, fun story about us being in line. I had a meat stick and some animal crackers there. That's about all I ate. And so we were starving. So we started making jokes like, hey, let's get Uber, or like, not Uber. Let's DoorDash something so they can just bring it to us. So Alan, in this crazy state of mind he's in, says, okay. And he Grubhubbed Burger King. So he orders the Burger King. We all put our order in. We're like, all right, we're on the street. Come and give it to us. And the guy who was doing our order, I don't want to drop his name, but he was driving literally everywhere but Burger King to get our food. And we were on a time limit. Like, we only had so much time. We needed him to hurry so we could get our food and eat it before we actually got into the concert. And he took forever. Eventually, he got our Burger King, and we were already moving. The line was moving. We were almost in, and we finally got it right before we walked in the door. And we had like maybe 4 chicken nuggets, and the people were like, hey, you can't bring food in here. And we went. So we like gobbled up like half of it and threw it away. And Alan, keep in mind, hasn't eaten all day, couldn't eat it because of the surgery he had on his mouth. So he just had to sit there without eating for almost 8 hours. So major respect to my boy Alan. Love him. We got in the concert fine. We were general admission, lower level tickets, so we were like right above the pit. And we had a good view of the concert. It was great. An incredible experience. All right, concert is over. Voice is destroyed. Me and Riley fucked it up.
I pull bitches and my head hurts.
Yeah, it was really, really awesome. Really awesome experience. I didn't have the seats I thought we did. I thought we had in like the pit where you like jump and.
But I made it all
everyone
better by throwing fucking dinosaurs at people.
The dinosaur thing worked really well.
I made fucking trade deals. This random ass necklace from someone. I got someone's college student ID, bro.
Don't show it.
I'm not gonna dox her all the way. This is where
It was.
that's my debit card.
It was really crazy. It was a lot of fun. Alan's head hurt, so he's kind of vibing over there. But yeah, it was a really great
Gone with the
experience.
wind, if
I
you
got
will.
this hat and this green sweatshirt,
show
but,
me, let me do a
I
hold.
can't show you right now.
I got the cassette, of course. Well, gotta get my fucking cassette. I got the same hat as Evan. And then I got this fucking sick ass shirt. It's a frog with a guitar and a turtle, and it says, "Have a marvelous time, Wallows." Fuck yeah, bro. That shit's lit.
I had to drive all the way home, which was a long and grueling process because I'm not very good at driving alone. Well, not alone, but like driving at night that long. So I kind of phased out of reality. I swear to you, I was hallucinating like animals and stuff on the side of the road. I was hearing people talk like in my head or like to my ears. Sounded like there was a girl in the car when I knew there wasn't. I was like, man, this is crazy. At one point, I thought I was dreaming, so I pinched myself to make sure like everything was real. It was bad. And so that was my Wallows concert trip to Detroit. I just wanted to put out a little video to show that I did this because I had such a good time. And I also just wanted to make a video again. I haven't made a video since my passion video, which I would like to say a really quick thank you to anybody that watched that. It was a very emotional and hard to make video for me because I don't like to talk about that side of me. It has almost 200 views, so that's a lot of people. That is more than some small towns. So thank you so much to everyone who just watched it. You didn't have to like it, you didn't have to comment. Just the fact that you watched it and saw it means the world to me. We're also at 111 subscribers now at the time of me making this video. So thank you so much to everyone who subscribed and here with me and enjoying this little journey of mine. I love making videos. Sometimes it's hard to get the motivation to do them, but I love making them and I want to keep making them. So I hope you enjoyed this little video and I hope that it made you smile and made your day a little better. But yeah. So with that, I leave you with this. Bargain Bin Movies 2 is in the works.